I'm not your boy toy. What is good, everyone? Happy Legends Day and welcome back to another Snap a Figure review. Today we have the Ultimate Edition Shawn Michaels from the DX Reunion Tour. I literally just got back from Target and I'm already trying to get this guy opened and out of the box, trying to get this review out for you guys because I know it's a new figure and I've heard a lot of people are struggling to get it. So I got pretty lucky, I'm pretty happy. But without further ado, let's break down Shawn Michaels packaging. So you see him in the box. We'll get into the head sculpts. I'm not too crazy about them, but we'll get into that. You see all the hands. You get a lot with this figure because it is an ultimate. There you got like the legend style for the ultimates on the side. As you can see, legends right there on the top. You got Shawn Michaels, Ultimate Edition. It's got that Target box, Shawn Michaels nameplate. Then on the back, you get a really cool shot of the figure, the real guy right there, and all of his stats. So let's get Shawn out of the packaging, man. This should be a really cool ultimate and look really cool on next to my DX collection. And here we got the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels out of the packaging. And I got 2 words for you. Great figure. It's a great figure, man. I like the Shawn Michaels. What do you think I was gonna say? But let's start with Shawn's accessories. So the accessories you get with this figure, you get a lot. It is an Ultimate Edition, so you can expect that. But we'll start with the interchangeable hands. You get fisted right here. Pretty normal, fisted hands. We need these with most of our figures. Then you get the DX chop hands. These could be used for a lot of different things, but obviously it's for the suck it. Then over here, you get the mic open hands right here. Every figure has these hands, always a W to have these. And then you get the 2 sweet hands for the click. Shawn Michaels is part of the click, as you know, and these are pretty cool to get. Now you get 2 interchangeable head sculpts. So you get this screaming and you get like this slight smirk right here. So these are reuse of head sculpts. They've used these before in the past. They even have like the little spot to put his earring from a previous Ultimate Edition. Me personally, I don't really think these head sculpts are too good for the time. I like the screaming head. I think you could get away with it kind of, but with this smirk, you really can't. I think it's time to stop reusing this one. But you get these, can't really do anything about it. I'll still take them. I'm probably gonna use the screaming head. This is my favorite over the 2. And then you get this hat to put on them. DX right there with Shawn Triple H on the front and back. If you wanna see how this looks, fits the figure pretty good. Just gotta get it on there a little bit better. And then if you wanna put it backwards, looks good as well. So nice hat you get. And then here you get like this cutout shirt. So it's cut out, you just slide it over the head. I would recommend taking the head scan off. It says DX Reunion Tour, all spray painted. Then on the back, actually you got like, looks like there's dates. Yeah, that's actually a really cool detail. I didn't notice that on the figure until I got it out. You see all the dates in there and the places. That is a really, really nice detail. The little stuff, it counts, man. They didn't cheap out. They put that detail in and they made it accurate. So I'm really happy with Shawn's accessories. But now let's get into the figure itself. So there's the head scan on the figure. We saw that before, looking pretty good. The hair also, I forgot to mention that. It's got like this unique type of hair. You see like kind of a ponytail there. This is pretty much how Shawn's hair looks, but I don't think we have any sculpts with this like exactly. So this is kind of new for the hair, which looks pretty good. Then the torso, you get chest hair. I mean, I think that the torso, they always complained was a little bit too big for Shawn, but you get used to it. I think the problem really is like with the butterfly joint, which makes it look a little weird, but I don't think it's that horrible. I'm trying to think of another ultimate torso you could use to make it better, but I really can't think of anything else. Let me know in the comments if you guys can, but I think this will work. Nothing too Not too upset about it. Then you get the tattoo right there colored in. Always a plus to have it colored in. Sometimes they don't do that. Just focus a little bit better. Then you got DX armband. DX over here as well. The white wrist tape. Also the chest hair. I don't know if I mentioned that, but then you got the heart right there. HBK. These pants are a pretty good sculpt. I remember I did not have any Shawns with like the pants. I always had them in the tights. And now I have like a million, so, but I'm not complaining. Even got like DX here with the zipper, looking pretty good. And then the silver on the shoes, toe articulation. A really cool Shawn, man. I like the attire, DX attire. Not really too many options to choose from, at least not to my knowledge, but I think it would look really cool up next to Triple H, which we will show in the comparisons. But now with Shawn's articulation, the head scan, I feel like, as I'm always saying, you're not gonna expect too much with the hair. It does look down a pretty good bit, then goes all the way around, even though it's not really, I shouldn't be doing that. Shoulder goes up, down, goes all the way around. You get the bicep cut, double jointed pinless elbows, hand with all that wrist articulation. Don't forget about the butterfly joint. We love the butterfly joints, really good articulation with those. Then the torso goes back about that much, forwards about that much. You could twist all around however you want. It doesn't fully go around, but you get the cut here at the torso. Then the legs, they go up, and then they have the hip articulation. Always gotta be careful with that. It always feels like the leg is gonna snap. Then you get the thigh cut, double jointed, pins on the knees. These pants, man, for Shawn, they got really good knee articulation. That's like all the way. That's like the maximum. He does do the splits as well, but remember, like right there at that hip, you gotta remember to put that up. And then as my light is falling over, he doesn't have like a cut here at the boot because of the pants sculpt. Ankles go down, up, toe articulation, and all that rocking right there. So he's got some good articulation, especially the knees. Not stiff at all, pretty smooth, and nothing really I can complain about. So here are some comparisons. Over here, all the way on the left, you got the classic red, white in the pants from Ruthless Aggression Elite. I really like that one. Over here is a DX one, so you can see them up next to each other. This is the re-release from that rare figure, and I really like it. I'm not too crazy about the head scan, and the hat really like sits on there, so it's not like, it doesn't fit the best. Then here, you got when he went up against Hogan, I think at SummerSlam, and over here is when he went up against Undertaker in one of those WrestleManias. So I'm liking the Shawn collection with the pants, but now let's go into some more old school. So all the way on the left, you got the Rockers Elite, which is pretty rare nowadays. Then you got the red kind of like zebra Ultimate Edition. I really love that figure, man. It's one of my favorites in my collection, if I'm being honest. Then here, you got this Elite from when he did the Boyhood Dream and he won the title. Then over here is actually a Legends Elite as well. That's a really cool one too. And then a WrestleMania Elite. So I'm liking my Shawn collection, man. I'm not trying to flex. I'm liking my Shawn collection. Now over here, you got some Attitude Era Shawns. Over here is when he went up against Austin at WrestleMania. Then here is the Montreal Screwjob. And this is just a random basic that came with British Bulldog. I did also forget to mention the SummerSlam Elite that just came out from when he came back and fought Triple H. And if you wanted to put all the Ultimates back in, they look really nice up next to each other. But they got all the same head sculpt, man, with just different hair sculpts. I'm hoping that we see some new Shawn head scans soon, man, because he needs some updated ones. They keep reusing them and putting different hair, which is still cool, but we need a new one now. I think it's time. And here's like the new DX. So you got this Fan Takeover Ultimate Edition Triple H that these two are supposed to go together now. And I don't have a DX Hornswoggle, so you got a little Hornswoggle right there with the glow sticks. And you got the boss right there, Vince McMahon, which, poor Vince, man, during this time, he always got pranked by DX, but I don't feel bad. But now it is time for my final thoughts on this Ultimate Edition Legends Target exclusive Shawn Michaels action figure. If I had to rate him out of 10, I think I would have to give him an 8 out of 10 just because of the reuse of the head scans, and the torso isn't perfect, but that's not really the biggest issue. So I'm gonna have to give him an 8 out of 10. I'm actually liking him a lot. I wasn't I was excited for this figure, but I knew it was going to be similar to what we already had, and it actually blew me away because it's not. It's got some really cool details. It's got the dates and the places on the back of the tour shirt. The DX cutout shirt is nice. The attire is pretty clean. I like the hat you get. The new hair sculpt, although it's the same head scan, the new hair sculpt is cool. And he poses around really good. He's got some nice poses, and I actually like this figure a lot. But thank you guys so much for watching the video. I'm really happy I got this one out. I mean, I just got back from Target, so I wanted to review them as soon as possible, and I'm happy I did. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to drop a like. Comment your thoughts on this figure. You like it, you don't like it, you're gonna pick it up, are you hunting for it at Legends Day? And subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh no, not again. Vince, you got stuttered in the last one. Oh, sweet chin music. Suck it.